I wanted to hand you just some of the random stuff I have.
Okay.
And see if you can figure out what it probably cost.
75, 600, 150.
1,300.
You have a few of these.
I'm Anthony, and you're listening to the DFM podcast with my mom and Jim.
B!
Hey.
Season 2, episode 6 of the DFM podcast. How are you doing?
Great.
Are you really?
I am.
Oh, good.
I just got home from work.
I know.
So before we start, if I can just have a little shout out to two of my students.
Oh, yeah? Are they?
I'm not going to name them, but they'll know who they are. They're avid listeners.
What?
I know, it's so cute. They come in and they were really nervous to tell me that they listened at first. And then they're like, we listen to your podcast. I said, oh, that's so
great.
That's so fun. And they said they had an idea that they wanted to come on and ask me questions. I said, well, I don't know if we could really arrange that, but if you want to write some questions down for me. Yeah. And I remember two of them.
Okay.
So one was, what is our favorite holiday to spend together?
So I was really a happy person for last Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's Thanksgiving in general, but that was the first time that we had everybody together in one place.
From your family.
Yeah, from my family,
Your
but
side.
also like had your kids there. And this year we're adding in your parents, your brother, your sister-in-law, their kids.
Yeah.
And it's going to get a little nuts.
I love that we got that photo
Yes.
of everyone.
Yeah.
Because, and then my mom framed it as
Right.
a gift. So that was really sweet.
Yeah.
I would say though mine is Christmas for sure.
Okay. All
But
right.
I include Christmas Eve and Christmas Day with that. And I just we kind of bounce around and see everybody. But I love Christmas morning. And,
Yeah.
and
All right. So favorite holiday was one from
and they
one of your
also
students.
asked, and I could be wrong, they'll tell me because I don't have the sheet down here with me, but favorite vacation? Ooh. But I also want to say they had Disney in there. So we did go to Disney together.
Right.
Disney was not my favorite vacation.
But
I know my parents will be upset to hear that.
A piece of Disney. Disney on as a parent with waiting on lines and trying to organize all the kids is so stressful and so crazy. Disney though, when you get those moments
are
so
awesome.
The time on
You're
the
right.
boardwalk, the last night for dinner.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
All those kids, everybody
Best.
just there. We saw jugglers.
Yeah. We had a great waitress that we actually had
Yeah.
twice, and she was so fun.
Yeah.
And my dad was just in his glory, like watching everyone together.
Yeah. And then even
Isabella said something really sweet, and now I can't think of
I
it.
can't remember, but she just had
Like favorite part, and she was like, being here right now with everyone, and we're like, oh,
Yeah,
wasn't
you rode rides all day, you did all this stuff, but
yeah,
she
but she
loved
picked that.
moment.
Right.
Walking over to Epcot and then like seeing all the kids watch the fireworks.
Except I love.
Yeah, but like having them all like lined up with like the backs and just watching fireworks and like
Yeah.
having a minute to just like while they're all
Very nice.
yeah. So yeah, you can find the moments in that. I enjoyed Key Largo a lot when we went.
Yes,
That was probably a really good vacation.
that was. And we haven't gone on a lot of vacations because
Of COVID, but yeah,
we're starting.
Yeah, we're starting.
Yeah.
We go to what's our next? Well, we go to Florida to visit your parents.
Yeah, and then we go to
New Orleans.
New Orleans
So
in March.
I know. Wow.
Yeah.
And I just got back from Missouri.
Oh, you did.
So I took my mom to Missouri
Mm-hmm.
to go visit her aunts, so my great aunts.
Yeah.
So my grandmother has passed. She passed at 95. These are her sisters who are all like, I think 86, 89, and 93 or 94 years old.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all still living and alive in Missouri. My mom's been wanting to visit.
I thought you
So
were going to say alive and miserable.
No,
You said
in
alive
Missouri.
in Missouri. I was like, they look pretty happy.
no, they're pretty happy people, actually.
Tell us about your dinner there.
All right, so let
Well-
me say it this way: is on when my father passed away. So when he passed away, I kind of made it a thing that I have to have dinner with my mom at least once a week, so she's not having dinner by herself.
Yeah.
And so on Monday nights, we've been going over, and she always makes dinner. And one of my least favorite dinners that she makes is beef stew.
Yeah.
And it's not even, it's one of those things because I do eat it. Like I like beef, I like potatoes, I like carrots, I like gravy, but it's like, I don't know. I just
Doesn't do it for you.
no. I'm like anything. Come on, make a steak, make a.
But some people would feel like it's that cozy dinner and it's like
I know.
warms you up inside. And I
she's gonna
just
make
would
it,
love to have a
she's
stew.
gonna make it soon again because it'll warm her up for the winter. Like, you know,
Okay.
it's winter time that she'll make these like stews and stuff.
Yeah.
Anyway, one of my least favorite. And you know this.
I do. One time we were in an argument. I was annoyed at you. I don't remember for what. And you were going to your
Nothing
mom's
important, as always.
for dinner. You were going to your mom's for dinner. And I just kept thinking, I hope his mom is making beef stew tonight. And I didn't even tell you that. And then we made up. And the next day I said, I was like, what'd you have for dinner last night?
You're like,
you like ravioli. I'm like, oh, I was kind of hoping.
I'm just going to be beef stew.
Beef stew. And
Just so you'd be miserable.
Yeah.
When I went to Missouri, my Aunt Patty, who's 86 years old, and I love her, but night 1 was beef stew.
Yeah.
Night 2 was beef stew leftovers. And night 3, beef stew leftovers.
No.
I didn't eat the third night because
You're like, I'm done.
I'm not hungry.
Yeah.
And she's also one that she's going to eat what's in the house
right,
and not let anything go to waste. That's that generation. So you eat that beef stew until it's gone.
If you were smart, you would have just sucked it up and devoured it night one.
And by the way, if my Aunt Patty ever finds our podcast at 86 years old, I do want to say...
We love you, Aunt Patty.
It was delicious.
Yes. It has nothing to do with how it's cooked.
No, it just has... It's not my... cup of tea. But it was a good time in Missouri. You had my mom make a chart of the family when she came home,
type.
which was just her glory to sit for 2 hours and write up a family tree of all my grandma's 9 or 8 brothers and sisters. She's one of 9, and then their kids and their grandkids, and then even some of those kids. Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah. No. It goes back. It's 4 or 5 generations.
Yeah, I texted her asking her if she could do it, and she didn't respond. So I was like, maybe she doesn't like this idea. But then she came over that night with it all done.
Yeah,
so I was like,
she probably didn't respond because she threw the phone to the side and went let's do it. And then started mapping it out. Yeah. Yeah, because she taped 3 pieces of paper together.
And then they folded down.
It was cool.
Yeah.
I have a little thing that you also make fun of me for, other than just not liking beef stew.
Yeah.
I can't remember what membership we have.
Oh.
I cannot remember the name of the place that we go to. And before I tell you what we have,
okay,
I think there should be a vote of what's better. Costco, BJ's, Sam's Club. Is there one that's better than the others?
All I'm going to say is Sam's. I don't know that many people that go to Sam's Club, but there is one in Medford right near us.
Yes, and Sam's actually is owned by Walmart. So comparison make sense?
I don't know.
I think of it as Sam's is the Walmart, BJ's is the Target, and Costco is
the main.
But I don't know.
That's babe.
No.
Were you home thinking about this?
No. That's how I feel about them.
Okay.
If they gave me a feel,
I have been a member of Costco before.
Okay.
There are certain things that are in Costco that we don't get. Are we allowed to say where we currently shop?
Yeah.
We have a membership at BJ's, and it's just close.
Right.
Than Costco.
And Sam's. I don't even know. They're all 3 minutes from us.
They are.
And for some reason, I can't remember that we have a BJ's members. I say Sam's, I say Costco, but Costco we use for Costco travel.
We do. But you've been making this mistake before we booked our trip on there.
I know. I just can't.
Yeah. So whenever you say we have to go get snacks, we have to go shopping, it's either Sam's or Costco.
Never BJ's.
And I finally pointed it out to you.
I know.
And you were like, no, I don't mess it up.
And I even text it.
Yeah.
I'll be like, hey, got to go to Sam's today.
And when you do say we have to go to BJ's, there's a pause. You're like, we have to go to BJ's. Because now you're conscious of it. I called you out. But we should tell the story about how you almost quit BJ's.
I did.
Oh my God, you really did.
I did quit it.
I forgot. The big ice cream debacle of 2023.
All right.
It was a terrible.
So because we have 5 kids, we buy a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
From BJ's. I had to think. They have a kind of a self-checkout, scan the item yourself on your phone, press checkout, show that to the person by the door. I had scanned everything to the cart. I'm very diligent on getting everything.
Diligent.
What did I say?
I don't know.
Just not
diligent.
I'm diligent.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, I was very diligent on scanning everything. But after I scanned everything, you bring it up to the front, and they start scanning a few items to make sure that they're on your receipt. I scanned the one ice cream twice.
Right.
Because we had 2 ice creams.
And they were the same brand.
Yes, same brand ice cream.
We love that brand.
Yeah, premium chocolate, and we got premium
Cookies
and cream. But because they were different flavors, the one popped up that we didn't scan it. And they said, you have to just go get this figured out. And I said, well, look, no, you can see, like, we have 2 ice creams on here.
Right.
There's only 2 ice creams in the cart.
This is now the guy reading the receipt at the door.
Yes.
And we understood his situation.
Right. And he's like, I
Because
can't
he
let
would get
you.
in trouble.
Right.
The actual system wouldn't let him move us forward.
Now we go up to customer service desk, and they say, the only thing we could do is void out all this and re-ring it up. And I'm like, it's $400 worth of stuff. Like, I did this to save time. You can see that it's 2 ice creams. It's okay.
Right.
And they just were like, no, we can't let cookies and cream walk out the door as a chocolate. Or like, and I get that, like, somewhere their inventory might be off by 1 ice cream or whatever else, but it's BJ's. I said Costco, but it's Costco. But it's BJ's. Like, do you know how much stuff is like stolen and misplaced and goes to waste? Like, their freezer goes down and they're probably throwing things out. Like, that my one ice cream was not gonna make a difference, but yet because their computer system
won't override it.
Oh, they're like, well, we have to undo everything
one by one.
Yeah. Take it off your receipt, and then you're going to have to go to self-checkout
on your own again.
Rescan it all in, and then check again at the door, be like, back to square one. And I was so mad. I was just like, cancel my membership.
I said, just get someone who can walk us out of this building.
Yeah.
Just get someone who can do that. And they did.
Yeah.
Because they said, this is insane.
But it was 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Like, how is that not option 1? But they canceled our membership. So
we're back up and running.
Yeah, but then I got a membership again underneath my name.
Oh gosh, are we still recording? It says change battery.
No! All right, I'll reset everything.
You might just have to have me on.
A few moments later.
B?
Yeah?
What do I do for a living?
Juggle?
Yeah, right.
I don't know why I had to think about that for a minute. I'm like, where are you
You thought it was
going
going to be a trick question. It's not.
Yes, you juggle.
I have a hobby, though.
Yep.
Which is making videos.
Yep.
I'm, edit all these podcasts together.
Yeah.
I make lots of videos. I made a really cool video about Missouri. I made, little mini vlogs on my TikTok.
Yes.
It's an expensive hobby. But I don't know if you know how expensive it is. I mean,
probably not. We don't have joint.
Right. So I wanted to do a little something. I wanted to hand you just some of the random stuff I have.
Okay.
And see if you could figure out what it probably cost.
Okay.
All right. So
sure.
I have all the stuff behind me over here.
Oh.
Yeah. So hold on, let me grab one of these. All right. So we're gonna start off with this. Now I love this thing.
Stabilizer.
Yes.
I know what it is.
That's actually really good.
I'm just excited I know what it is.
Now that is the...
I've held this a few times.
Yeah. That is the crane stabilizer. My camera goes on top of that when it's on. What do you think that cost?
$200.
$8.99 when I bought it.
Really?
Yeah, it's $900. But I've used that a
Why?
lot.
Because you'd be shaky.
Yeah, otherwise the video is really shaky and all over the place. So this makes everything very smooth and nice.
But now you only need one of those.
Yeah, but I want to get a new one because this one's probably 7 years old
but
by now. So I'm looking to
works.
upgrade. Yeah, but I'm looking to upgrade it because the other one's lighter.
Are they more expensive now?
They might be the one I want is $1,100.
Oh my god.
All right, wait. Let's keep going.
Okay.
All right.
Looping pedal.
No.
Looping. No.
No,
it's not.
No, it's not for my show.
No, this is.
It isn't. It looks like it.
What is this?
So that was a microphone input for the computer that I bought when I was doing COVID, when I was doing virtual shows.
So like an adapter thingy?
Kind of to plug 2 microphones into my computer so I could run them.
I know that's $150.
Oh my God, you're right there.
Oh, really?
$179. Nice job.
Okay,
That's
all
a
right.
good one. Yeah, this was my throw you off. Maybe you're gonna say a lot after I did a big ticket item.
Oh,
Yeah,
gotcha.
That's nice and low, $179. And by the way,
yeah,
I bought this I've never used it.
How? You just said for virtual. You
I
needed
know.
it.
That's what I bought it for. But
You didn't need 2 microphones?
no, I ended up running my microphone straight into my cameras
Okay.
and then running the camera straight into the computer. So I never ended up using this. So I spent $179 on that and never used it once.
Okay.
But it looks like I normally, if you're a fan of the podcast, it sits on the back shelving over there.
Oh,
and
that's
looks very nice
right.
with the red pillow and
Yeah.
this being red. And all right. Do you know what this is?
These go together?
These go together.
Oh, this is a drone?
Yes.
Okay.
This is.
This looks like an old drone.
No, that's my newest one.
This is your newest drone?
Yes.
This looks like an old, like, Nintendo, like, type,
Okay.
like, Sega Genesis, like, controller.
I mean, you know what? You're not far off in the sense of like it has a screen on it to monitor the
Okay.
flight of the drone.
I mean, 600.
1,300.
You have a few of these.
Yeah. All right. Two more items.
2 more?
here.
Okay.
All right. This one I want to see if you can get. Do you know what these are?
Yeah, they're your noise cancellation headphones.
Yes.
When you don't want to hear us.
Made by.
I don't know.
Oh, all right.
I know who makes them. Best Buy.
Those are
No, I know it's not that.
AirPod Maxes
Oh, jeez.
made by Apple.
I mean, they're probably expensive. 75. No, 125.
And that'd be expensive?
Yeah. How much are these?
Oh, I don't even want to say it. $549.
Why? Why would you have to spend $550 to just wear these and not hear anything? Is it
know.
that important?
Yeah. I mean, $549.
Find a quiet room.
They were for the airplanes.
What?
Yeah, I used to wear them for the airplanes.
On the airplane, you
Yeah.
would wear those. Oh, you did that on purpose.
Yeah, those are the broken ones.
Oh my God, jerk. I was like, I just grabbed.
I bought new ones already for another $549. All right.
Okay.
Lens for my camera.
for your camera. It's very heavy. Should
All
be
right.
like a weightlifting.
You don't care about depth of field or anything like that?
Oh,
or
I don't
zoom
know what
lens
that
or-
means.
Okay, I won't even tell you any of the specs on it.
This 600.
Okay.
It goes on your camera.
Yeah, that is the lens for my camera.
Yeah.
It is my second most expensive lens. The other lens is on that camera right now.
Oh, okay.
But this lens right here, $2,800. $2,800.
Really?
$2,799 is the retail price.
How many do you have?
I have that one and that one, but
Two.
that one's a little more expensive.
Wow.
That was $3,200.
Oh my God.
Don't drop this one, by the way, when you hand
Well,
it back.
and you don't have to replace them that often.
No, these, I mean, I've had
I
this one
mean,
for a
so
while.
It really is about what you like to do.
Yes.
Because, yeah, I'd be like, that's crazy.
Some people collect
but-
Pokemon cards. I buy lenses.
Well, I mean, I'm trying to think. My hobby
Photo books.
isn't that expensive, though. When I go to order it, it's like 100 something, but then I think that's like once a year, you know?
And I mean, a lot of this stuff is accrued over time.
I'm
Things are-
surprised.
You are?
Yeah.
More expensive than you thought?
Yes,
All right.
the lens is way more expensive than I thought.
Well, I mean, we can end it there. It wouldn't be a full episode if we didn't have you do what you want back. Bring it back! Bring it back from your childhood!
It was the 80s. Mums were allowed to be mean.
So, Christine, we've wanted humidifiers back, clapping on planes
Yeah,
brought
clapping
back
on
from your
planes,
childhood.
yeah.
Last time it was roller skates.
Yeah.
Do we got a new one this week? What do you want back from
do.
your childhood?
Sticker collections.
Sticker I never had a sticker collection.
Yeah. My best friends and I, we would collect stickers.
Okay.
We'd have sticker books. And we would go to Cedarhurst Paper, no longer exists. And you would buy stickers.
Okay.
And they were like specific ones that were like fuzzy ones that like felt fuzzy on the top. So we liked those. And then there were these other ones that almost had like a liquid inside of them. And if you push them, they would turn different color, like blue and
I
green and purple.
remember that they kind of like raised.
They were like raised.
Yeah.
And you could like push them around. And then just like regular stickers, you'd have like all different sections like in your sticker collection
Now,
book.
my
And then you
question is-
trade them.
Oh, in your sticker. No, I never did that. I had like stickers that I put on my notebooks, but no. So sticker collections were a thing.
Yeah.
For when you were a kid.
Yeah.
And you want it brought back.
Yeah,
Let me
that
see
was
if I have any of the
fun.
sounds. Hold on.
I was gonna say,
It was the 80s.
Bring back stickers.
Bring them back.
Elementary school.
I'm gonna have to look up some graphics for that.
Oh, okay.
For the podcast. Yeah.
Boop.
All right, you good?
Yes.
All right, love you.
Love you too. Bye.